was really a front for a backroom gambling operation.
Spoiler alert. Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage, Episode 4, focused on a quirk in Georgie and Mandy's relationship, highlighting how unimportant it had become after it was a significant issue in Young Sheldon. Mandy went out with her coworker Beth because she felt a little let down by her lack of a social life after spending all of their evenings with the McAllisters. The topic of their age difference was humorously brought up again when Beth's son, Todd, was only a year behind Georgie at Medford High. But concentrating on their age difference actually led to another unexpected finding. Following their mutual concealment of the truth, Georgie and Mandy began dating in Young Sheldon Season 5. In fact, Georgie voluntarily gave Mandy the impression that he was older by flinching when he spoke, and Mandy had done the same, only to confess to lying about her age once they had begun dating. The situation worsened, though, as Mandy was already expecting CeeCee when Georgie came clean about his underage status. This effectively ended their romance for more than a season after their initial courting was founded on false information.
This is valuable information.
Welcome to Movie Spy. Episode 4 of Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage proved that their age difference is no longer relevant. The fact that Beth's son was Georgie's age actually strengthened Georgie and Mandy. By bringing Georgie to Beth's, Mandy allowed them to spend time with someone who was closer in age and to act like a couple, which resulted in the endearing story of how they first met. Everything was awkward, though, because Todd knew Georgie from high school after Mandy had met his mother at work. This was especially true once the conversation revealed that Todd and Georgie had similar interests. The evening at Beth's was an ideal opportunity to show how problematic Georgie and Mandy's age difference may be for them, but it had the opposite effect. Spending time with Todd and his friends was actually a hassle for Georgie. If his desire to do so sparked their argument in Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage, Season 1, Episode 4, as Georgie's response to Mandy's resistance mirrored one he could have used against his mother. Even though Todd, Richie, and Jason were closer in age, they showed a lack of judgment Georgie couldn't understand, especially because it could have put them in grave danger. Even though Georgie and Todd shared similar interests, their approaches were completely different, which made Georgie's viewpoint more in line with Mandy's. How Mandy and Georgie's age difference can benefit their first marriage by allowing them to embrace it and not take their shared life for granted. While Audrey's attempts to highlight Georgie's positive traits demonstrated that she and Georgie had reached a truce in first marriage, she also made the reasonable argument that Mandy should have anticipated that her and Georgie's methods might have diverged due to their different ages. But in Young Sheldon, Georgie and Mandy never had that issue. Mandy and Georgie frequently disagreed during her pregnancy with CeeCee, but it was the falsehoods that led them there rather than their age difference, which revealed how unfit they were. The age difference between Georgie and Mandy never really affected their issues, and in Young Sheldon, Mandy was falsely accused of having more weight for her refusal to wed Georgie. Georgie's actions throughout Mandy's pregnancy went against what Mandy thought of him because she helped her and was smarter than she thought, which essentially rendered their age difference meaningless because their actions didn't correspond with their ages. This was also seen in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage when they aligned their expectations and ideals without taking age into account because they valued their shared existence and relied on their relationship. Thanks for watching.